Here with volleyball coach Mike Lester. Coach, another successful Sugarloaf Classic in the books. You guys went 2-2 as a team. Great competition all weekend. Can you talk a little bit about last weekend and the Sugarloaf Classic in general?
Sure. Yeah. It's one of those things where we pride ourselves on running a good event, and that's probably the most important thing early in the season. And for St. Mary's in general is to make sure we put on a good event. And I tell you, with the work that you did and your staff, and then as well as the baseball guys, the event went off without a hitch, which was really important. In terms of our play, a little bit inconsistent, but we had some good performances against St. Scholastica. And even in our loss against Dominican, we played very well. So it was a good starting point for us.
We've talked off camera a lot that early in the season you're going to have those ups and downs where you're not maybe playing at that high level you need to be. As you head into next weekend now and you're heading to Chicago, what can you do to try and maybe get you playing at a little more even keel?
Sure, yeah. The opening weekend, you knew going in, and our team knew going in, we were going to play a lot of different lineups, and we did that, which was good for us as a team to make sure we saw everybody on our roster, or a majority of our roster, in game situations. And so that was important. This weekend, it really is a little bit more of the same thing. We want to make sure that everybody's getting an opportunity, mixing some different lineups up to make sure that by the time we start our conference season, we're set with the lineup and we're ready to go.
Boy, it was interesting. It's always nice to get to see you guys play for 4 matches because of this tournament, but Lexia Simos and Lex Krogstad did what you expected them to do. Mary Nordic played very well and Molly Grover played very well, but you had some newcomers come in that really kind of came in and really played well right off the bat.
Right, yeah, and I think we talked about it early in the year, Donnie, that we have a good mix of returning players, some veterans, and even some younger players that are returning players that we know are going to be super solid for us. And it's going to be how our new players kind of mix in there. And I thought Alex Peterson did a really nice job. Mackie Fadness had some nice matches, and people like Brooke Schilling and Kenzie Lynn came in and did a good job. But probably the person that stood out the most in terms of the new players was freshman defensive player Morgan Thomas. She came in and was very solid for us over the weekend.
Kind of nice to have that mix. And now as you head into this coming weekend, you're in Chicago for the North Park Invitational. What are you expecting to get out of this weekend? Again, is it kind of a process of maybe getting to see some new things?
It really is, but at the same time, we're going to try to start narrowing things down just a little bit. But everybody deserves an opportunity. Everybody's working hard. And again, this year we do have more depth than maybe we've had in the past. So, we expect to play a lot of different lineups still again this weekend. Be in Chicago a little bit. We have a number of players from that area, so it'll be fun for them to be able to play in front of their home crowd as well.
And 4 more matches this weekend. Another busy weekend in Chicago, Illinois at the North Park Classic. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, Donnie.